Hi everyone, in this video we will be talking about inner peace, the truth about inner peace, how to find inner peace. Inner peace, that's the key word. Inner peace is having this internal calmness. It's where you have no worries, no troubles, where there is just calm and serenity. How do you find that inner peace? Most of us have spent the better part of our lives trying to find or be in the state of having inner peace. How do you find that inner peace? You have many people practicing yoga, meditations. They go places doing certain rituals, or some even go to monasteries, various places in order for them to have a quiet time. Some even go to nature, mountains, mountain climbing, and they do a lot of things, all with the intention of being in the state of having this inner peace. And it seems to be difficult. There are some that have achieved the level of mastery of that inner peace, and they tend to be masters or teachers of that inner peace. People go around the world searching for a person that would be able to help them achieve that state. I help people find and expand their passion. And that is in alignment with that inner peace. You that is watching, you are definitely in the journey of being in that state of having inner peace. And for you seeing this video, it means that you are there. You are about to achieve that state. You are a high vibrational, indestructible, eternal existence that came on earth to have a physical experience. And that high vibration that you are is signature, so it's unique to just you. And that vibration, that entity that is you, has lived for eons of years, for a very long time, with so many experiences, so much wisdom and knowledge, advancement. It has it all. Even the mastery to that inner peace you're looking for, you have it. Your higher self has it, has attained and achieved it. It just came to have an experience, and you being in this body here on earth is you having this experience. That is why you came, and then to add value to other people, because your entire existence has its specialty, it has its talent, it has what it loves doing and giving. So it came to have a physical experience, giving itself to the world, adding value to other people. Me now giving you this is me working on my excitement, adding value to people. In this video, my adding value to you is trying to help you find this inner peace that you go everywhere searching for, spending, and I'm giving it to you with no expectation of any form of outcome. I'm not insisting on an outcome, you're not insisting on anything. So you're giving value to other people. It's just trying to give out with no expectations, because definitely you would get something out of it. Something would come out of it. The universe works in a give and take format. You would gain when you need to gain. So the most important thing is working on your excitement. How can you achieve this inner peace? And what is the reason why your mind is so chaotic, you cannot think, it's so troubled, so worried, that you cannot even be able to create things or be imaginative, or you feel like you have lost touch of your talent, and probably you're looking for a muse. You feel that inner peace would help you to be in that state. The reason why you're feeling that you are in that state is because you are not in alignment with yourself. That is your true self. You telling yourself that you are not in alignment with yourself. You are not being your authentic self. Because when you are being your authentic self, you are naturally highly imaginative and highly creative, because your authentic self is a god. He has all the advancements. Okay, the advancements we're talking about. Let's look at this technology that we have. The person that invented the computer, the one that invented the internet, Facebook, phones, aeroplanes, cars, all these are technologies that brought advancement to the world, made people's lives easier, added value to people, added value to the world. These people that created these, that was their excitement. They wanted to add value to the world. They felt the world needed these. They needed all the technologies and all the values, all the things that they were able to give, their discoveries. They felt the world needed it, and they did that without expecting an outcome, and they ended up getting a lot out of it. How are you able to be in the state of having that inner peace? When you are whole and complete, your higher self is the brain, is the driver behind your body. Like I said, you are just like an avatar. Your higher self is the one that is in control. It knows where it's meant to go. It knows what to do. It knows what turns to take to achieve whatever you need to achieve. The inner peace you're looking for, it knows how to help you get it. But all the noises are disallowing you from hearing your own inner voice, your own inner truth. And this noise are your ego, this your physical body acting on its own, compartmentalizing itself from the whole self that you are, meaning that it's refusing to be in alignment with the higher self and then itself. Because your whole energy is one, that's your higher self is the one in control of this your body. And then anything it has to tell you, it flows through your brain. So you see, your body is all about acting. It only perceives what the higher self has conceived, what it has given birth to, the ideas. It's the one that gives it to your brain, and then you act on it, giving it out. That is your excitement, because those ideas it gives to you, it's your identity, it's who you naturally are, your own discoveries. So all these technologies are discoveries, advancements, because our higher selves are highly advanced. So these are the bringing their discoveries and their advancements to the world, to add value to it, to change it. So that your excitement is something that is meant to change the world. So there's no excitement that is too big, and there's none that is too small, there's none that is too complicated. All excitements are easy because it comes naturally to you. That is who you are. A scientist is a scientist, a physician is a physician, an astronaut is an astronaut, a painter is a painter, a photographer is a photographer. That is your identity. So we all come with our identities. You're working on your excitement, is working on what naturally comes to you. It's who you are. So the best way to be in alignment with yourself is to work on your excitement, do your excitement and give it out. And you being whole and complete is always at a state of a blank mind. Why? Because it's your mind that's always thinking. And what are those thoughts? I'm sure you must have heard of the saying that you are not your thoughts. Most of the monks or these higher masters always say that you are not your thoughts, and that is the truth. The meaning behind that saying is your thoughts are information. Like our body is like an avatar, just like the artificial intelligence, how it functions. That is a copy of how the human body, that's our ego, our own physical body, the vessel works. The mind has limitless memory space where we store information from infancy till now. all the informations and actions and results, everything you're being taught from when you were a child, from infancy, you learned from your family, from schools, from your friends' environment, from the media, from your experiences, they're all being stored in your brain. When you find yourself working on autopilot, that's you working on routine. You find out that your life, the whole processes of your life, 24/7, from the morning till the evening, all day, week through, months through, years through, you find yourself working in a routine state. And even without thinking, you are just working and doing the information you know how to. All these are information that you stored. You know, when you wake up, you know you need to go to the bathroom, you need to brush, you need to do this, you need to do that, take your bath, go to work, eat at this time, you know, all this routine that you do. You find out that life, sometimes you look at it as being boring. That's because you're living based on information stored in your mind, based on how many years of your life, information stored from infancy up till now. So your body functions on its own. That's working on autopilot based on that information. So when you find yourself feeling confused or being worried sometimes, it means that you find yourself in a situation, a scenario that is new to you. You do not know what to do in this particular case. It has never happened. So you are used to working on scenarios or situations that has happened where you were told how to act in this particular situation, and in this particular scenario you ought to do this and do that, you know. So when something is outside of the information stored within your brain, of your ego, of this your physical self, you're confused, you do not know what to do. So all these multiple information that are out there, or even your thoughts, sometimes you find yourself in a situation and then you are thinking that this person is thinking this of you. These are all in your minds, and it's not true. That's not what is happening. It's all the thoughts. This person is just thinking this way of me, and we have the information that from infancy, your achievement as a child should be this, your achievement as a teenager should be that. When you're growing, at this stage you should be married, at this stage you should have this achievement and success. This is the definition of success. At this age you should behave like this, you should have stopped having kids, or you should have been married by this stage, and at this stage you will soon die. You know, these are information based on the cycle of people that have lived their lives, how the life path was. We stored all this information thinking. So when we find out that our life is not moving in accordance to these particular patterns that we feel these are definitions of success, we become confused and we become worried. We feel we are failures, not knowing that our higher selves came with the experiences they want to achieve at what stage and what to gain at what stage. We have signature vibration. Each of our paths, signature meaning one person can never replace the other person. You are unique unto yourself. There's just no person like you. So your path can never be the same as the other. Instead of living your life based on your own path that you came to experience, you're living your life based on another person's path. You see, you're living someone else's life, so it can never work for you. You're not in alignment with your life, so you're being conflicted because this is not your path, and you know it deep within you that this is not your path. You're going against your path. You have this natural self-healing ability. The universe has its self-healing ability. We have a self-adjusting ability. We have like this system where when we are not working in alignment, this confusion, this worry, all these we feel, unsettled feelings we have, is our real self telling us you're not in alignment with yourself. This is not your path. The path you're thinking as a path of success is different from yours. So when you follow your path and then you become in alignment with your higher self helps you manifest your life based on your path, and your success is based on how you should achieve. Everyone is meant to be successful. You are meant to be successful. You have stages to your success, and that is the way it suits you. That is the experience you want, and that is the beautiful life or magical life you want. And every moment is meant to be magical. You living based on information stored is you stopping yourself from moving forward. So you are obstructing yourself from gaining what you need to gain. So these are not you. You need to drop them all. They have served you, so it's time to let them go so you can live your life. So these are the noises. These are the judgments. You're judging yourself based on someone else's life that is not you. You are your own truth. So you have not lived your life. How would you know what works and what does not work? When we are in alignment with ourselves, we work on one universal language, which is unconditional love. And when you are in unconditional love, you can never be wrong. You can never do wrong, because it is a truth. And because these are high vibrational self are parts of one true God or the universe or tree of life, or your term for high energy as your creator or his nature, or however you term it, you are a part of it. Because you are a part of it, you are its truth. You can never be wrong. You can never do bad. It's always truth. It's always sincere, and it's always working in alignment with the way things should be, in a way that it does not affect anybody. So you working in alignment with yourself is you being right, working the way you are meant to. And it's right just the way it's meant to be. When you're in that, you allow your higher self to do. You are not doing the thinking, it's your higher self. That is what it does. Everyone has their jobs. Yours is to do the doing. That's your body. It's just like you have a robot, you have the controller. But if the robot is thinking and then the one controlling behind it is controlling, how is it going to be? Or if the robot is working, how is it going to know where to go to? Let's say you have a robot, you're a robot, and you have a controller. The one controlling behind the robot knows where it wants to go to, what it wants to achieve. It sets its target before it even steps outside. The robot does not know what it wants to do, unless if there's some memory stored in it, a routine that's meant to do, then it will just do that. But if there's any other thing, it will only do that routine, and which is not it. So the high controller is the robot itself, because it's the one in control. It knows what to do, where to go, how to get what to get. The robot does not know how to. That's the reason. And when you're in that state, the robot does not think, because the controller does the thinking. You are not the one to do the thinking. The moment you are aligned to your higher self, you never think. Your mind is blank. You just find yourself doing the right things, doing you, being you. Yours is just to be feeling and to be experiencing and to be happy, because it knows how to make you happy, how to get you to the happiness, your own definition of happiness. It knows it, and you know it, and you know how to get it to you. Your physical self does not know. This is you being in the process of knowing who you are. Every day is new. You're shocked that I can do this. Is this really me? I cannot. Is it possible? Every day you're in a state of You're always ready to know new things about yourself, what you can do, what you can achieve, and you have so much magical things to learn, to do, to experience. So why not let your higher self take you to places you've not been to before? That is you not thinking. You need to learn to let go. The best way to learn to let go, have you ever watched the movie The Kung Fu Panda? There was a time when Po was trying to have inner peace. When the master chief, or what they call him, the master was trying to teach him to have inner peace. Part of what he needed to be himself, to gain his Kung Fu, abilities. When he kept telling Po on how one of the steps, the main step, is the inner peace. That inner peace is gained when you're in your higher self. It had this system of this breath work. It had to do like breathing in and breathing out. Naturally, the reason why we breathe in and breathe out is we breathing in our true self, letting our true self come in. And when we breathe out, we learn to let go, learn to let go of control, learn to let go. Naturally, we're creators. We have the power of choice. We can choose to let go of what doesn't serve us, what we have gone through. All those noise that are disturbing you, they are gone. They've served you. They do not exist anymore. The past is gone. The only thing that exists is the now. And the future, you do not know. It's yet to manifest itself, and it's manifesting itself. As long as you're in your higher self, it will be manifesting itself very quickly and magically and beautifully. And it's the perfect world your higher self has in store for you. Why not let your higher self take charge so that you can have peace and choose to let go of those thoughts? You have to have this belief. You have to know that these thoughts are not you. These are other people's information. Yours, you are yet to gain. And the ones experiences you've had, you should let them go because you have newer experience. The experiences you experience can never be the ones in the next. No moment is the same. Especially when you're in your higher self, every moment is different. There's no point in storing all this information because they cannot serve you. For you to move forward, the next step forward, you have no idea, only your higher self. You storing them, I'm sure, have you ever heard of any master when they would tell you that in order to move forward or to grow or to learn, you need to blank your brain, you need to blank your head? That's you letting go in order for new situations to come in order for you to grow, you need to let go, because your mind can only perceive what has happened and it's storing it and you don't really need it. You need to learn to let go and let your higher self take charge. And how can you let your higher self take charge? Working on your excitement. Find your excitement, do your excitement and give it out. You find out in that state you do not need to think, it just flows. Because that's your profession, that's your discovery, this is what you have to bring to the world. Like someone that discovered the car, the internet, Facebook. We've got them all. I can't name them all because we do not really have much time. But then, I do not want to take much of your time, really. These are technologies that they already have, is inbuilt. So they decided to give it to their brains to add value. And they choosing to work on their excitement was what made it possible for us to see the things they had to give to us, to add value to the world. So you have a lot of discoveries that you can add value to the world. You can help others and make life easy for them. Do your excitement in that state. You do not need to think. You need to learn to let go. Those thoughts do not belong to you. You are not your thoughts. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. And when they come, you just observe them. Don't act on them. Just learn to just let them go, let them pass. The situations that hurt your heart or that burden your heart, experience them. Let the feeling go through your heart. When you feel it and it's complete, you let the cycle go through your heart. You just choose it. I choose to let you go. Okay, I get what you wanted me to learn. Yeah, I feel it. So I choose to let you go. So you stopping yourself from feeling them will only keep them there. And they would keep disturbing you. So when you keep keeping many of those circumstances and situations, these are noises that will not let you go. So each of them, you let them pass. When a memory comes and is unsettling, just feel it. It does not exist. It's gone. And it's not your truth. Your truth is the truth of your higher self. These are outside vibrations and frequencies that has nothing to do with you. They've gone. You just let them pass. You manifested them before. You need to let them pass in order for you to let them go. This is the only way you can let this go in order for you to have peace. We come with our specialties. And we being here on earth, it comes in the form of talent, excitement and passion. You find that when you find something that excites you or you're passionate about, that is your profession, your true profession of who you are. When you are a professional, unlike we on earth where we're being forced to take a certain profession, this is our identity. This is who your high self is. When you find yourself doing something that is in alignment to the profession of your higher self, you find yourself being at an excited state. You find that you're highly excited. That is what you can contribute to the world. That is your talent. That is where you can be successful. Our vibration is signature, meaning that it is unique to just you. It knows how to get you to those places. Meanwhile, your avatar has limitless memory. It only stores. It can only keep repeating and repeating patterns and cycles. It cannot get you anywhere. You are using other people's lives and their own path that they came to live. The best way that you can be in alignment with yourself is acting on your passion. What is that your passion? I told you that is the identity, the profession of your higher self. That is what excites your higher self. That's what attracts it to come down and really really experience what you want to experience, because this is who I am. Now you're talking. That's what it's saying. So that means you living your higher self is you every day experiencing new things, being on adventure and being happy, seeing and learning more things about you, experiencing more and new magical things. This is the only way you can have a magical Walt Disney life, and this is the only way you can have peace. You being in alignment with yourself, allowing your higher self take charge, being whole and complete. You find out that when you're acting on your excitement, you do not think about anything, because it just flows. At that state, your mind is blank. When you do your excitement, you give it out. That's you being you. That's you being who you are, adding value. Whatever you gain out of it, you just do it without insisting on any outcome. Just give it out and keep being yourself and being happy. This is who you are and what you are, what you came to experience. This is the only way you attract the right situations, right conditions, right people to your life. And this is where you find all the positivity and all the happiness and all the joy, all the peace and calm, serenity that you need. There's no conflict in this particular state. Learn, just like you, it comes naturally to you to breathe in and breathe out. You breathe in to let your higher self take control, and then you breathe out to let go of control. So we naturally have the choice to let go of all those memories, those information we've stored in our minds. Just let it go. And when it comes, you just know that you created, they have served you, you allowed those, or you created those circumstances because they were to bring you to this moment where you find yourself and find this inner peace. So you just let them all flow within your heart. Let the whole cycle from beginning and just feel it. You'll be like, okay, this is how you felt. This is how it felt like. Okay, I accept. Alright, so this is the end. Don't be scared to feel it. Just feel each of them. And then you'll be like, I choose to let you go. Then you choose to let you realize they all just go. You keep forgetting and you keep letting them go. So all those conflicting thoughts and memories, they do not belong to you. They've already served their purposes. You need to let them go. It's the easiest way that you can find yourself letting go. When you're doing your excitement, it's easier to let them go, and you find out that your mind is blank. You find out you're having this peace. It just comes naturally. And then when you get used to it, it happens naturally. You know how to naturally let go of what does not serve you. What does not serve you, what does not make you happy, what all those, you just learn naturally to breathe them in through your heart and you let them go. You learn to let them go and keep having your inner peace. So thank you very much for watching this video, and I hope to hear from you or see you in the next video. Alright, bye.